This year has been one of tyre problems, but up until now they affected the Dunlop riders. But then Dunlop found a fix, and now Rainey and Schwantz & Co seem to be better off than the Michelin runners, especially Mick Doohan. Indeed, even his teammate Wayne Gardner, a lot happier now he has a new frame in the Honda, was better off at Donington, to the tune of 0.2 of a second, claiming a grid spot on the outside of row 1. Right beside him was the reigning 250cc world champion, the man who has yet to show the same sort of form on 500 machinery, Marlboro Yamaha's John Kosinski. The American's done his fair share of falling off this season, has 90 points and is 6th in the championship. Teammate Wayne Rainey, on the other hand, holds the 1990 crown and leads the 1991 championship on actual and corrected scores, but only just. Pole position is something of a matter of pride for Rainey and the Roberts team, and just when it looks as if Rainey's 132.99 was good enough to keep it, Kevin Schwantz banged in a 132.97 and stole the show.
Well, I never really thought I had it in the bag. That's why I was still out there trying myself. You know, Kevin put in a good lap, just a bit better than the one I did, but hey, you know, we're pretty close, and it looks like it's going to be a close race tomorrow.
At the same time, it must have been a bit of a surprise to you when you came in and saw that he put in a lap like that?
No, because I was following him, and he got through some back markers better than I did, and I did a fairly good lap, and he was just, I could see he gained a little bit on me, so I knew it was a good lap.
Now, what about the race? The two bikes fairly evenly matched?
Yeah, I believe so. We haven't really gotten together much, but I think tomorrow we'll probably see a lot of each other.
Kevin Schwantz wants to win this race. He's made it a habit in Britain, but from where he sits third in the championship, this is the make or break race. And at Donington Park we saw the first evidence of the way lucky Strike Suzuki are closing gaps on the Roberts team with onboard telemetry, used only in practice and housed in a dummy fuel tank with that readout card stored in the rear panel. It seems to work. That, plus the inimitable Schwantz style, seem to have got things moving in the right direction.
If we're going to win this championship, it's a place we got to win to try and get the pressure on the other guys and either try and force them into a mistake or a mechanical error or something like that to try and keep up with us. So it's you know, it's a big race.
But you haven't given up hopes of that championship yet?
Not yet. There's still 4 races left. The one tomorrow and 3. Anything can happen. Like I said, if we start, you know, if we get the ball rolling in our direction and get the lucky Strike Suzuki on the top of that rostrum once or twice, puts the pressure on the other guys, and they're going to try and stop us from you know, winning some more, and maybe you know, who knows? We just have to see what happens.
Just lately, and especially after Germany, the fans have taken to calling him Schwanzenegger and are hoping to see him live up to the name in the race.